Alright, all you math readers, welcome back. Today I have a 33-1 gameplay on the map Uplink. It started off pretty good, and I got killed right at the end by some, signature Treyarch mess. But what I wanted to talk about today was my second week of basic training. So let's get into today's commentary topic. I hope you enjoy. So we finally got there, and after week one, we're getting settled in. We got everything set up. And then week two, I'm pretty sure it's week two, we go to the gas chamber. I'm doing that again this weekend, which is going to be a whole lot of fun. Yay, I'm so excited. But what they do is they, it's CS gas. It's pretty much just tear gas. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I mean, you can't breathe, your eyes water, your nose starts running. So we get there, first, second, and third platoon already goes through, and then our commanding officer, he was kind of a so-and-so, and then he comes by our platoon. We're all standing at attention, not moving or anything. Got our gas mask and our little pouches on our side, and then he comes by and says, "Fourth platoon, I can't stand y'all," So I made sure they doubled the amount of CS gas, so it'd be harder on them. And then right before we went in, he smoked us, made us sweat, so when we went in, it stung more. And then when we got inside, they're like, on top of what we were already done, they were saying, oh, you gotta do push-ups, run in place. I don't think we did any push-ups though, but I mean, yeah, we had to run in place and get even more sweaty, and then they had us take off our mask, and we had to say our name, rank, social security number, and the soldier's creed. I got everything out really, really quick except for the soldier's creed. I am an American soldier. And then I started coughing and dry heaving. I was like, oh god, I'm about to throw up. And I'm going to have to come back in here and clean it up. And that was the one thing that kept me from throwing up, is that I'd have to go back in there and clean that up. And then we got, everybody's, we'll grab one of the person in front of us we can't see, and every one of us is thinking the same thing. It's like, get us out of here, get us out of here, get us out of here. And the time comes, and the drill sergeant's like, stand still, we're not letting anybody out of here until y'all stand still. So everybody, I'm assuming this, but I couldn't see anything. So I'm assuming everybody, tried their hardest for a few seconds to stand still, and then we heard these doors open, we heard, get out! And we started running, and when we get out, we have to flap our arms and stuff like retarded penguins that can't get off the ground, but we still think we can fly. And we get out, and the drill sergeants are yelling at us, and we can't see, everything's blurry, and we're just like, all over the place, dry heaving. A couple people threw up, and we're flapping our arms coming out of this place looking all retarded, and then we finally get to done. And, we're standing in formation, waiting to go back to the barracks, and the drill sergeants were like, well, why'd y'all think we let you eat your breakfast this morning? I mean, drill sergeants are torturous people sometimes. And they let you eat your breakfast so that way, there's a higher chance of you throwing up, because they love to mess with your mind that way. And one thing, if anybody that listens to this is going to basic training, do not drink milk that morning. Don't do it. So, we get out and we're standing in formation, the drill sergeants are having them a good time, and then my weapon falls over, and the foregrip and the heat shield get knocked off of it, and I'm sitting there in formation, everybody else is, standing there trying to put this back on, and drill sergeant comes by and says, stop messing up my formation. And this right here was just after I got there. I'm still really homesick and I'm depressed because we really wasn't expecting it to be like this, and it was just a shock to my system, and I still hadn't fully gotten over it. And he's like, stop messing up my formation, get back in line like everybody else. So I stand up, and then we're road marching out again, and he has us take perimeter on both sides of the road on the way out because he had to go take care of some other business back with the other cadre that were running the gas chamber. and I was sitting there trying to fix it, and eventually I got it back on. But we got back to the barracks, and everybody else had to go upstairs and shower. And then we're all talking about how bad it was, and some of us were having a few good laughs. I mean, that right there was the highlight of my week 2 of basic training. But that's it for today's commentary. I hope you enjoyed the video and the gameplay to go along with it. Remember, never to go full hula, and until next time, we're out.
For our nation.